the team. But another big win last night. That Maxime Raynaud guy, trade him, Drapes. They didn't need him. You saw what they played last night. We don't even need the guy.
My boy IJ stepping in at the 5 spot. You know what I mean? Cardwell coming off the bench, providing some toughness and some hard screens out there. No, they look good, man. Even my boy Devin Carter, man, slow start for him, but then he cranked it up. And Nique, I'm telling you, if they do an all summer league squad, Nique Clifford and Devin Carter, they might get some love on that, especially if they win tomorrow and advance to the tournament, if you will. No, they've been two of the bright spots, and throw Max in there also the first 2 games throughout this entire summer. Like, they've been wildly consistent, especially Nique, man. Nique is I'm a big fan of his. Now, Nick is all in on Nique Clifford. That's his guy now. So yeah, man, he's looking great out there.
Well, he's also in the running not only for all summer league, but maybe don't they have an MVP award? I believe they do, Drapes.
Yeah, they do. Who's in the driver's seat? Him or Devin Carter right now? Carter's playing lights out.
Yeah, that first game though, that's going to be tough to overcome. And when we're talking MVP.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nique's been consistent pretty much all 3 games so far.
Now, yesterday we had the high flyer on, and I asked him about how well the team has played together. And you made the point already this morning, or this afternoon, pardon me, that, well, the Kings have a lot of guys that played together in the G League. To me, they do look like they're playing at a different level than some of the other summer league teams. And some of it is because they have played together. But the cohesiveness and the energy with which they're playing, some teams are like, I don't even know this guy on my team. I got to figure it out. And the Kings look like they're playing at a much, much higher level for what that's worth in summer league.
Yeah, exactly. And, even the guys, that come in off the bench and get some minutes, like your boy Plowden yesterday. Yeah, like even they look like they fit in, and kudos to the players, but the coaching staff, man, like I feel like what they're preaching is resonating with these guys. I'm looking at last night's game about my boy Mason Jones. We know Mason Jones is a scorer, right? He can get buckets. Well, Mason Jones last night, he had 7 points, but also 6 assists. So, he's not out there coming out there chucking it up or anything like that. And then, when you look at the shot distribution, Nique 8 shots, Mason 6, IJ 8, Crawford 6, Devin Carter 12, Stevens 4, Plowden 5. Like, nobody's really chucking it up. 12 is the most. When you look at, a team like Phoenix, they've had balance, but their guys, like Oso Ighodaro, he played with the Phoenix Suns last season. He got minutes, 1 for 8 out there. You know what I mean? Like, at least our guys are very balanced, very efficient, if you will, also.
I know it's silly to look at the Summer League box score much at all, but you mentioned Oso Ighodaro. Do you see what his plus minus was, Drapes?
Oh, no. Let me hold up. Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet.
It's not great.
All right. So Ryan Dunn was a minus 15. Hold up. Let me zoom up. Malawach was a minus 14. Wow. Minus 30?
They only lost by 18, and he was minus 30.
He was minus 30 at 25 minutes of play. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Conversely, let me look at ours. Crawford plus 20. We had one guy, well, some of the end of the game guys, when the Suns, made it a game, came back a little bit. But Nique Clifford, a plus 23, Mason plus 19. Wow. Our guys are locked in, man. I hope everybody plays tomorrow. Why not go 4-0? You know what I mean? Why not get this W tomorrow?
Yeah. I do think it's a good sign. Not to get bogged down on the numbers, though, but the Kings made 33 shots. They had 23 turnovers. So that shows you that they're, like you say, they're sharing the ball. That's just not only is it an attractive style of basketball to watch, but that is, I think, the type of basketball that Doug Christie and Scott Perry want this team to play going forward.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Share the rock, pass the ball, play team basketball. And I love the defense that we're seeing from these guys, too. You know what I mean? A lot of energy, a lot of communication out there, picking up full court. No, you're right. This is Kings basketball, ideally going forward. And so, No, it's been great, man. It's I was talking to, like I said, to some of the coaches today, and everybody's ecstatic. There's nothing negative coming out of this. All the guys have been a surprise, not a surprise, but perform well out here.
Yeah, that's why I'm with you. We had the discussion earlier. Do you send anybody home at this point? It's like, hey, we've seen all we need to see. Rest up, enjoy the rest of your summer. To me, no, you're actually, it's such a positive vibe. You might as well just keep benefiting from that and building on that. What's it gonna hurt?
Right, 100%. Yeah, it's especially because we're leaning on some young guys. Devin
Yeah.
Carter didn't have this experience. Nique, obviously a rookie. Like I'd actually like to see IJ featured a little more. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like give him some more shot attempts. Like these are learning opportunities here for these young Kings players, and especially Whitey because you're playing the right way too. Now, if it's just street ball out there or something like that, where you can't get a whole lot out of it, but you're getting some valuable minutes for these guys and experience for these guys. Why not keep it going?
What stands out to you about the way Devin Carter is playing compared to how he played in the limited minutes we saw during the regular season?
I think just the confidence in his shot, I think it has been impressive to me. I will say one of the areas where I'd like to see some improvement from Devin,
Mm-hmm.
and let me know if you notice this too. Sometimes he over penetrates and is gets in his mind, I'm shooting this ball no matter what. You know what I mean? I feel like at times when he gets into the paint, he holds on to the ball a little too long. Like he's pivoting, he's trying to through hell or high water get
Mm-hmm.
his shot up. It's like, all right, dude, it ain't there. Get off the ball. It's okay to get off the ball and relocate out there. So that's one thing, if he plays tomorrow, that I want to see from him, just an area of improvement. But what he is looking like is one of the best players on the floor night in and night out. The last couple of games here, it's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I know who I am. He's playing with a swag, man. He's playing with some confidence that I love. But like I said, that's the one thing. And he got to start making his free throws too. Let's, he got to start knocking down some free throws. He missed a few last night. But other than that, he's been fantastic, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the coaches got to be pleased. Do you think they're pleased, or would they still like to see him? Specifically, well, yeah, the numbers are good, but we would like to see him as more of a point guard. I think you got to be pleased with the way he's become a leader on this team, which he should be by all rights.
Yeah, I think so because that first game we were like, ooh, I don't know, man. I don't. He's not looking good. But these last two, something's clicked for him out
Mm-hmm.
there. You know what I mean? Like I said, 7 of 12. Last night had the 3 assists. I mentioned the free throws, just 0 of 2 from the free throw line. But in terms of that's what you want to see, though. This is a lottery pick from a season ago, and albeit it's his first summer league game, he's looking like one of the best players out there. And,
Yeah,
and how about this too, Whitey? I'm looking at it. Just one turnover yesterday.
very
Just one
nice.
turnover. Like that's nice. I'll take that from Devin Carter.